Ого, ничего себе, следующая серия. Я сейчас, блин, всю игру пройду, а комментарии не успею прочитать. Я читаю одно за другой. Ой, читаю, прохожу. Овы, салам. Одну за другой играю, потому что это прям вот я не могу, мне очень нравится эта игра. Вот если, мне кажется, на плойке играл, она же там оптимизирована, она там не лагает, никакие настройки графики не надо юзать, я бы просто... Зачем я обходил? Бригаду можно мне? По этому мосту на его Лугапупс бежал. И такое? За шарики? Летает. Я вам скажу, что в принципе даже не с максимальными настройками графики. О, вот это вот, наверное, дом Хагрида. Не с максимальными настройками графики на открытой местности очень даже хорошо себя ведет. Мы можем зайти? Инструменты смотрителя. Да, это дом Хагрида. Можно было бы предположить, что этот набор инструментов следует заколдовать, чтобы использовать для создания всевозможной мебели. Для уютной хижины любых, даже самых невероятных размеров. И перчатки у нас уже есть. Рябиновый отвар, приятно. Это подземелье. Ой. Тут, короче, да. Ссылка вот это на что-то. Скорее всего, актеру, который играл Хагрида.
Lumos.
Грустно. Там мы не пойдем. Потом как-нибудь.
This looks intriguing.
It is good to see you, my friend.
My friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
Чё, мы тоже с ней дружим, да ведь? Наверное, можно ей сказать?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. What's going on here?
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now.
Сейчас сижу молчу, не
I
знаете?
thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him.
Одно за
I
другим
too
просто
would
они
like to
сидят,
see goblin
разговаривают,
kind
стоят.
treated by wizards as equals. Bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however.
А вон челы что-то
Slim
стоят
though the
сзади, у меня
chances
там
may
задание.
be,
Сейчас туда
I'm
сбегаю,
holding
что они
out
там
hope
стоят
that
так
some of what
напряженно.
was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Revelio.
О, какая-то новая рукоятка. Плохо. Сабля серая. Серая рукоятка со остроконечным дизайном и бронзовыми элементами. Просто, блин, золотая, она какая-то потертая и как будто похожа на золото. Давайте вот с этой побегаем. Палочки наготове. Прикольно.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
There's a thief on the loose by the name of Katrin Haggerty. She's an ashwinder. She's stealing everything that's not nailed down, and people have had enough. Katrin's hiding in a camp just southwest of town.
Can you tell me a bit
Ну
about
это все
yourself?
уже, это как
let's
ведьмак.
see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potion.
Ой, ладно, я думал
I was once
опустить
a lowly
немножко лучше.
Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount.
Hogwarts.
It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Мне нравится, как они говорят слово Hogwarts.
What do you have for
Hogwarts.
sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Что у него за зелье? Это что, чай? Яблочный сок. Почти погадал. Ой, я тебя могу все же это, да, продать? Бравл Старс.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Короче, да, все правда.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Ой, что ты мне за задание выбрал? Какое задание-то? Задание Мерлина. Пойдем туда. Ну так вроде ФПСик приятный, когда вот людей немного.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak
of
of
the
the
Oi.
devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Ты че?
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
There you are.
This is a fast way to get...
I'll watch the light go out
Ой,
of your
ой.
eyes.
Бриллиантка. Жестко типа. В разделе коллекции вашего руководства появился новый тип врагов. Здесь вы можете получить ценную информацию о врагах, например, об их уязвимостях и к определенным заклинаниям.
There's nowhere to hide. We can hold them up.
I'm not
Yeah.
going anywhere with you. Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
You're no match for me.
Курочка. Где? О-ко-ко, ушла.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies, they seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story.
Что-то я
Thank you
вообще
for your help.
попал, блин.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Волосы тут при освещении, ну блин, ну нормально, короче.
You mentioned someone
Они
named
черные,
Priya.
но они
Yes, my
темные,
wife.
короче.
She's the
Ну,
one who
меня.
piqued my interest in
Примерно.
Merlin. Gave me a book when we were
Такие
students
русые.
at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working
Видите?
Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Чел, ты стоишь в его этом мантии. Конечно, он существовал.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Какой скучновато ты чё?
I
Чё
can see
за
why you're so
ответ?
interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Подождите секунду. Так, сейчас. Пешку. Победите темных волшебников. Ого. Ого. Помните дуэльные уловки. Ого. Это все выполнять. Опа, я уже тут. Вы не заметили даже. Как будто я никуда не уезжал. Какую-то, короче, загадку Мерлина мы сейчас будем решать.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each
Revelio.
trunk has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Пиявочный сок — это тот, который он собирал. Продавал, точнее.
See that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Ну, Вова. Ну, добро пожаловать. Это Вова. Здравствуйте. Винотка.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Ну, логично же, что поджечь надо. Holy shit.
Yes, how beautiful!
Мерлин.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Revelio! I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And
Что,
do
она
be careful
трансгрессирует
up
сейчас или
here.
убежит просто?
Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my
Нет,
notes
пойдет.
and books.
А, нет, собралась, ты смотри. А, вот собирается, чик-чик-чик. И трансгрессировала, красава.
Revelio.
Как раз яблоками. И яблок сейчас соберем. Явкочный сок. Так, сейчас я хочу... Что там? О, расширение инвентаря. Это полезно. Пройдите испытание Мерлина. Я хочу... Вот, да, травологию пойти. Вот это что за значок? Как лагеря какого-то. Запретный лес? Куда нам надо? У нас есть еще эти листья? 4. Так. Там чел стоял на пирсе. Задание возьмем. И, наверное, отправимся в Хогвартс на травологию.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. The treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Нет. Импат отключается. Зачем? Надо, короче, DualSense покупать, который на 5-й плойке.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see. Seems a pleasant enough little place. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Revelio.
Что кому-то домой зашел. Черные перчатки без пальцев. О, как этого чела собирать? Чего?
Revelio.
Два. О. Это, но носить мы будем. Мне очень нравится этот костюм. Может, плащ какой-нибудь другой сейчас надеть? Это может побегать. Желтый нет. Как желтый? Мы же в Слизерине учим. Тем плащ нет. Это уже какой-то Гриффиндор. Но в пальтишке гонять? Да нет. Давайте в этом. Палочку. Так. Идем на травологию, потом на эти. Да, короче, идем на палочки. И выполняем, получается, задачу профессора Геката, еще и Экспеллиармуса. Отлично. Отлично. Там у нас замок. Новая рукоятка. О. Каменная рукоятка с хорошим балансом, врезанная из прекрасного голубого мрамора. Плохо. Ну как? Ну что-то как-то особо.
Revelio.
Блин, на лохомора закрыто все. Че лохомора учить?
You can't imagine how he...
Ну, я просто не могу представить. Ой. О! Домашний эльф, а с ним можно поговорить? Эй, брах. Йоу, сап. О, класс зельеварения. Я хочу зелье варить. Распоряжение. 31 октября 875 год. Отправитель мракоборческий центр. Тема Горбин и Беркес. В последнее время возле магазина Горбин и Беркес наблюдается нездоровое оживление в неурочные часы, особенно после полуночи. К черному ходу доставляют подозрительного вида свертки. С учетом репутации магазина мы решили увеличить число мракоборцев, ведущих наблюдения. Вы входите в их число, ожидайте дальнейших указаний. Опачки, фиолетовая шляпа. Это нам надо. Даже, о, на 11 пунктов. 7. Ну, прячем. Чё, блин, это уже? Зельеварение учить. Значок мракоборца профессора Шарпа. А, это вот он к этому профессору Фигу заходил. Мракоборцы составляют основу правоохранительной системы Министерства магии. Они защищают волшебный мир от всех видов угроз, особенно от темной магии. Этот значок мракоборца принадлежит профессору Шарпу. Что тут больше? Интересно. Да, больше ничего нету. Там что? Там замок с лохоморой. Я ж пока не понимаю. А, стоп. Нет, пока не понимаю. Дерево в теплице. Это гигантское дерево стоит в центре теплицы Хогвартса. Его система корней столь же глубока и запутана, как и подземелье самой школы. Круто. ХПшку ставим.
What are you up to now?
Два закрытых. А как зайти? Если подъем. Внутри.
Revelio.
Вниз. Тут.
Revelio.
Не знаю, как тебя открывать. Ой, блин, а сколько же этих сундуков в Фоксмиде? Следующим... Ой, извините. Следующим визитом в Фоксмид надо все вот такие вот сундуки говорит.
Revelio.
О, лохоморы. Это.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Профессор Чеснок. Она молодая.
Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
Шоколадку принесут.
First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the
мандрагору сейчас
tendrils
будем
and give it
тянуть.
a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrakes in the new pot and patch out the soil!
Нормально.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
Гениальная просто вот.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Палочку волшебную.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Сейчас с всеми могу поговорить?
The best time to plant a seed is last season.
Сейчас голосом.
Second best time is now.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Это чё? В смысле, да, профессор Гарлик? Гарлик это чеснок. А почему у нее чеснок?
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Тем, кто тоже кушает, приятного аппетита.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Dittany's restorative.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Десять минут. Типа без рофлов прям 10 минут стоять ждать.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Я покусаю. Не в ту сторону.
Revelio.
А? Там.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him.
Revelio. Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Heather didn't stop me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight.
Это
With
Микен.
Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of the... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Таким образом. Один ER, чтобы открыть круговое. А, нифига.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. did save her the
Меня
Duke,
тоже схавает?
but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Нет.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs.
Oi.
The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
Сливые цепелины. Эти похожие на редиску оранжевого цвета фрукты парят вверх ногами, когда вырастают. Некоторые считают, что они могут обострять восприимчивость человека ко всему необычному. Да, реально парят.
Revelio.
Ну что, тут я все собрал, а лохомора у меня нету.
With that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Навозный компостер можно накладывать. Так, вот далеко. Ой, занятия по зелеварению. Пойдем вообще. Давайте сюда. О, занятия по зелеварению. Мне надо бадьян туда. Блин. Короче, давайте тпшнемся тогда. К этому заданию. А потом на зелеварение. Ой, погрузились, нормально.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Стой. Пока да. У нас столько лохомора из важных не открылось, прикиньте. Даже Петрификус Тоталус открыт. А лохомора не открыто еще.
Excellent form.
Используйте Левиоса, затем 3. Нормально. Ой. Давай again.
That was something.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Что там нужно? Инцендио. Для этой, для Эксплярмуса. Где? О! Уклоняйтесь от врагов атак, используя кувырок. 10 раз кувыркнуться еще. Все, сейчас Эксплярмус еще будем учить. Давай, пошли.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Может, в солянку всех разнести?
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
Попробуем.
We can make this a real victory.
Четверых сразу? Давайте красные щиты. Это мы поняли уже. Короче, щиты под этот. Ой. Тихо, тихо, подожди.
There goes my way.
Ну давай. Тихо, тихо, подожди. Стоять будешь, что ли, лучше? А чё не стоят? А чё не стояли?
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're
Как?
pleased to have
Нужно,
such a
короче,
gracious
поискать
champion.
этот.
Now, to the victor goes the prize!
Скажи мне.
And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet
Сложность на
elegant
сложную поставить,
token
а то меня
of
вчера что-то
supreme
это...
dueling accomplishment.
Пацаны говорят, да нет, давай на обычный.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in
Надеюсь, я
ages.
выполнил эту штуку. По перекатам. У меня что-то, мне кажется, мало перекатывалось. Блин, только еще 5 надо. Где он? Хочу еще. А есть еще? Да, еще.
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
Чел, я еще хочу. Что мне делать? А, ну пошлите на этот травологию заговорения.
Completely incompetent, which he is.
Ну сейчас что, правильно, самое время начать зельеварение в следующей серии. Ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии, ссылочки в описании, подписывайтесь. До следующей серии.